Hey everybody, and welcome to my video update 2012. So I've been doing some extra scenes for my documentary for my communication and culture, which I will be uploading soon. And I figured since I've got the HD camera, I'll do another maybe video collection update and just see what new titles I've got. Being that I have a Blu-ray player now, I've been buying some Blu-ray titles, so I figured I'll get you I figured I'll do a better video than the last ones I did. I did a video collection part 1, part 2, which wasn't the best quality. So hopefully this video will be the best quality possible, and I can maybe show you some of the DVDs and Blu-rays that I got in better detail. So let's get straight to it. I'll start from the top here. I have Outbreak. That's a really good film. For a virus type movie, it's definitely well told, well acted. They did a similar film to this recently called Contagion, which I did watch and I wasn't overly impressed with, to be honest. I still prefer the Outbreak movie better. Watching this film since I was a kid, and I really enjoyed it. Justin Hoffman's great, and of course Morgan Freeman. It's great cast and great idea for an actual storyline. So that's Outbreak. Another film here, top is The Retreat. I'll let the camera a little bit here, which, believe it or not, I still have not watched. I know one person is not going to be happy about that for sure. Yes, since if you've watched my part 1 video, you know I had The Retreat quite early that year, and I still haven't got around to watching it. There's something about it which I just can't bring myself to watch it yet. I don't know. It seems to happen with a couple of films now and again. But it's something I do want to watch at some point when I'm in the mood for it and I'm ready for it. I will give it a watch. It does look good, and my friend keeps saying it is actually good. So I will watch and I will let you know what it's like. So yeah, that's The Retreat. I picked it up for £2 anyway. That's the entire reason I got it at the time. So yeah, The Retreat. 2012. Yes, I got this nice little sleeve cover thing. This was like a Morrison's type exclusive steel kind of cover there. You see the actual version or not. But yeah, it's an okay film. It's an okay film. It's probably one of his better ones than previous ones. The director also did Independence Day, The Day After Tomorrow, and a few others. This was an okay film. There's parts of it I like the CGI, and I like the casting as well, but it's an okay film. It's an okay film. I like to watch it now and again, kind of thing. It's just one of those type of movies which, you know, it's not good, but yeah, you're still kind of watching it for entertainment purposes, so it's weird how it goes. So yeah, that's 2012. Now continuing the same director, we have Independence Day, the Special Edition, which again is another one of those films which I still enjoy watching. It's an entertaining movie, but it's something that I've watched over and over and over again, and it's just I've watched it so many times I probably know every single piece of dialogue. It's an okay movie. I like the ideas of it. I like the casting, and but there is problems with it, of course, being stereotypes and just cheesy lines, and this whole idea of, you know, I don't know, there's parts of it which is just like, yeah, that's something you could really take it out, and you know, some bit of bad scripting in some areas, but I still enjoy watching it from time to time. So yeah, it's the extras and the casting there. Yeah, the extras are pretty decent. I think it was worth it. Like I said, I bought this for £2. Nice out of steel casing, which the out of steel, so it's still worth having in my collection. So let's get on to the shelves here. We have the Transformers. I'll show you 1 and 2 there. We have the Transformers 1 and 2. To the special edition here of Transformers. I picked this up for £3 in Asda. Very well purchased. Extras are really great, and it's a really great movie. I like this movie. The first one is very good. The casting and the action. It is something, you know, epic scale kind of thing. I do like the idea of Transformers, and it's well done. So yeah, I've also put the outer sleeve as well. Let me see that. I've also put this inside the extra cover. It's not actually meant to be. I think it's meant to be the other Decepticon kind of thing, but I just thought it'd be nice to read the extras and read the discs layout and stuff. So yeah, so that's the nice sleeve cover. Yeah, so that's Transformers Special Edition. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. This was a pretty disappointing sequel. I think it was just too long and it didn't make much sense. There was a lot of plot holes and just things that just the ending I thought was rubbish. It's just really bad. Megan Fox is just absolutely terrible. Her acting in this is worse than the first one. We all know why she's in these movies, which is just, you know, eye candy pretty much. I don't know, I still bought it anyway, and I still like to watch it from time to time, but yeah, it is full of stereotypes, it's plot holes, it's too long of a movie. I mean, it's 144 minutes, it's way too long. You should take out half an hour to 40 minutes, maybe a bit more shorter movies. There's just some things that just take too long and just drag out, and you don't really get you don't get much of a conclusion, a proper conclusion, a satisfying conclusion. So it's Transformers, Revenge of the Sith. No, Revenge of the Fallen. Sorry. So yeah, that's Transformers Special Edition. We have Transformers Dark of the Moon, which is, thank God, one of the best. I think this is my personal favourite of the Transformers movie. It just beats the second one so much. It's much darker. I think the action scenes are better, the storyline's better, and there's no Megan Fox in this one. We've got a British chick in this one, which I can't remember her name. Considering she is a model before this, like her first acting role, I thought she was very, very good. I've seen a lot worse acting, you know. I've seen a lot worse acting from other, you know, known actors, you know, like Kirsten Stewart, maybe one of them. Yes, do I like that? But yeah, Transformers Dark of the Moon, very, very good. Action scenes great. I really enjoyed. This was just bigger and better on epic scale, and it's just the whole invasion story and all this, and it's just really, really good. One thing I was a little disappointed by the DVD, there is no extras. This is completely blank, and I think it's the same deal for the Blu-ray. I'm not completely sure about that, but I bought this at a really cheap price of £4. This is when it just came out, you know. I think it was full price of £10 on DVD. I picked it for £4 pre-owned, and yeah, it was definitely worth it. So that's Transformers Dark of the Moon. Around it, War of the Worlds, which is the special edition. Tom Cruise, absolutely fantastic in this movie. Proper survival movie, and it's a different take of the actual, the original War of the Worlds, and I like how it's done. And I watched the cinemas. I really enjoyed it. There's some really dark scenes for an actual 12 certificate. That is really pushing the boundaries, I still think. And this, the chemistry, Tom Cruise being this dad figure and all that, is really fantastic. And classic Steven Spielberg work here. Very good, soundtrack's great. The extras are pretty decent as well. They actually talk about the book and the differences, comparing from the original to the old. And something I didn't know is the two main stars from the original movie actually do a cameo appearance at the end of the movie, which I did not realise until I watched the extras. So that's why I get the special edition. Sorry for the glare there. So yeah, that's the War of the Worlds special edition. We have the Invasion, which I know a lot of people really don't like and find it boring and just didn't feel, but I really enjoyed it. I thought Daniel Craig and Nicole Kidman were really great in it. I like the whole idea of it, and I have watched Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and I do like that movie, but to be honest, yeah, I prefer this version more. And yes, you're probably going to disagree with me massively, but this just did something more for me. I think it mainly because I watched this first, and I got around to watching the Invasion of the Body Snatchers a lot later on TV, and it's like it was okay. But yeah, I still like the original one, but the Invasion works more for me, and I like the ideas about it, and it's a good DVD. I bought this for a £5, brand new from HMV. Very good. Very happy to have it in my collection. As you may notice, I do categorise these in terms of genre and storyline. So these are kind of like my alien invasion type movies, sort of thing. So just to let you know about that. We have Dreamcatchers, Stephen King classic novel, really great movie, Donnie Darko type style, but a bit more interesting, and has a really fantastic cast. I mean, look at the cast: Timothy Olyphant, Tom Jane, Jason Lee, fantastic cast, really great. I like the ideas about it, and I like the writing, I like the scares, and the ending's fucking awesome. I really enjoy that ending scene. It's a really good film, good alien invasion with some interesting ideas about it. Really good film. I enjoyed Dreamcatchers. And we have the Puppet Masters, which is a really rare DVD. I picked this up for I think £6 pre-owned. This is a really hard DVD to find. At the time anyway. I think it's a bit more easier to get now online. I think because of popular demand, people are actually wanting it and all that, you can get it a bit more easily. But at the time, I was really happy to get this, the Puppet Masters. I watched this when I was a kid, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, the ideas about it, and again, it's like an invasion, like Body Snatchers type movie. And it just works really well. The casting's great, the actual villain's great, and the way certain scenes are done and just the ideas about it are really fantastic. So yeah, that's the Puppet Masters. I highly recommend this movie if you like body snatcher type movies or invasion type movies. You probably like that a lot. Next one is The Faculty. Really good movie. Again, I watched this when I was a kid. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Again, the casting is great, the horror is great, and yes, meet the alien generation. I like the theories about it, and the way they went about it was really fantastic. The horror scenes are great, and it just did something a little more different that I think other movies did at the time. Really great, and it works in the alien body snatchers type movie again. It's really good. I would recommend the Faculty, definitely. We have The Forgotten. This is a rental copy version, which I'm not particularly happy about. I picked it up really cheap there for like £2, so I wasn't complaining, but I don't like that rental copy stuff. It just doesn't work for me. I had to try and black it in a little bit, but obviously failed massively. But yeah, anyway, but the movie is really good. The Forgotten, again, I think as a drama and as an actual kind of sci-fi twist, it really works well, and there's some really great scenes in it. And one thing people may have noticed, this DVD has got the alternative ending, the actual proper, better ending, I think, on the DVD. It doesn't actually say on it, but it is the different ending to the TV one. I watched it on TV originally, and it had the actual a different ending. And when I got the DVD, I thought, well, this is not the same ending, that's weird. It's kind of like messing with you, like The Forgotten, have you forgotten the actual true ending kind of thing. It plays that kind of ideas. Much better ending, I think. But it does have the other ending as well on the actual DVD, so you can check out the differences and all that, what you prefer as an actual ending. So yeah, The Forgotten, really good movie, I enjoyed it. And we have Firefly. Based upon a true story again. This is another kid movie classic of mine. Really enjoy this. I think this is more of a solid kind of drama. It's got a really great cast, really good idea, and it's just the kind of like how people perceive it. Is he telling the truth? Did it actually happen? It's kind of like it goes from different points of view from people, and it reminds me of an actual X-Files episode. I can just imagine watching the movie, like it was Mulder and Scully just turning up randomly, just investigating it. It's that kind of well done type of movie, It's really well done. I'm really happy to get this on DVD as well. I think I picked it for £5. Again, it's a little harder to get than most movies, but definitely recommend it. Yeah. It's really good. The last 10 minutes, absolutely terrific. You're going to be gripped to the edge of your seat. Yep, the last 10 minutes is really fantastic and quite funny, coming from the actual character's point of view. Great casting, great drama piece, and a good sci-fi twist as well. Really great movie. Fire and Sky. K-Pack, Kevin Spacey, Jeff Bridges, really fantastic movie again. Of course, Kevin Spacey, really fantastic. Again, I like the ideas of this movie, the idea of him. It's kind of perception, like, was he an alien, was he not an alien? I personally think he was, obviously. There's just too many, things to support that and the opposite kind of thing. K-Pack, a really fantastic movie. My dad got me this movie for free, which was really fantastic considering I was looking for it and I really couldn't find it. This movie's gone really expensive online all of a sudden. I think it's like £20 pre-owned, all new online, which is quite surprising considering critics did not like this movie. So it's got quite popular, and the DVD's getting a lot more rare to get and a bit more expensive. So I was really happy to get a free copy off my dad. So thank you, Dad. We have Signs. Yeah, Mel Gibson. Again, I think it's a really good movie. It's point of view of this family and the characters during an alien kind of invasion type thing. And I like the fact that it doesn't really focus much on the aliens. It's focused about the actual situation, the actual drama between Mel Gibson being a priest, losing his way, and it just cuts back to like Alien and linking it in a little bit from time to time. And it's a really well made movie. And I like the cast. Again, I like the casting. The soundtrack's creepy, and there's just some generally really good stuff in it. I think it's a really good movie. I enjoy watching each time I do. So, Signs. We have Stargate. This is the re-release version of it. Put this up for £3 on HMV ages back. Again, it's got one of these kind of new type, spine type movies. Stargate is a really fantastic movie. Again, another kid classic favourite of mine. This is, if you notice, the same director as Independence Day and 2012, one of his better movies, I think. Better well made. Again, great casting. Kurt Russell was fantastic in it. Now, I do have the both versions. I have the director's cut, which is the better version. My dad got the Blu-ray version, so he gave me his DVD, which is quite generous. And I got the theatrical version, which the director's cut is much better. It just gives you more scenes, more explanation to the characters. But I like to keep both versions anyway because it just looks nice, and I put this casing together. So one thing I do want to get though is the Blu-ray exclusive. Gives you both versions and lots of new extras and all that stuff. So I want to get the Blu-ray at some point, and I will get it. So in the meantime, I'm happy with the DVD. So Stargate, really good. This is way before the series and Universe and SG-1 and Atlantis. So this is where it all began. Stargate, the first movie, very good, well made. We have Outlander. Another great movie. Funny enough though, when I first watched this, I didn't actually like it. I thought there were things that didn't make sense, and I think something that I missed. I think I may have overlooked it. Maybe I was watching it and just completely missed it. But I just didn't like it. I watched the second time around and I watched it properly. I think I paid more attention because I was trying to figure out, do I actually like this movie? And then I realised, yes, I do like this movie, and it does make sense. And it's kind of like Alien 3 in the sense of, like, at the start of the movie he has the weapon, and he has the actual, like, this kind of plasma weapon of him, and he gets lost, of course. He gets lost in the river, and I think one shot of that weapon would have killed this actual creature in the movie, but since he doesn't have that weapon, he managed to lose it and all that. He has to do the best way he does with the time. This, humans are at this kind of stage, Viking type stage, and he just has to use what he's got to defeat this creature, because this creature is fucking badass and pissed. I like the whole idea of this like genre mashing sci-fi twist, the actual sci-fi elements with the medieval type Earth. I think it works really well. And I really enjoyed it. The casting again, and I think it works really well. Braveheart meets Predator. That's a good example there. Except of course, Braveheart and Predator is a much better film. So, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think it's a bit of an underrated movie. So I recommend you check that out. That's Outlander. And we have The Hidden, which again is another really fantastic movie, another kid-friendly movie. Well, kid favourite movie, sorry to say. Kid favourite movie, I meant to say. A really great film. I watched this when I was young, and I really enjoyed the idea of it. The idea of this, again, this little body snatchers type movie, idea. This idea of this alien jumping into body to body, because he can, type thing, and just doing what he wants, shooting what he wants, stealing what he wants, and all that. I like the idea of it, and I think the chemistry between the police, obviously this like police aliens tracking him down, and this cop is really funny and fantastic, and it's well scripted, well acted. It's from the same director as Nightmare on Elm Street, which explains a lot. This is the re-release version, digitally remastered version. We're really happy to have this, a full version. I bought this for £10 on Asda. Really fantastic, really enjoyed it, and yeah, I had nice artwork. I'm hoping to get a Blu-ray version because I think it will look even better on Blu-ray, but The DVD is very impressive, and I'm very happy to have this movie. The hidden, very well done movie. But do stay away from this part 2 because that is a load of bullshit. Yes, part 2 is terrible. So stick to the first one, it works well. I have next is the Thing, the Blu-ray edition. Now I rebought this for £6 and then HMV purely because the Blu-ray copy is much better. It's less grainier, it's much more clearer, and it just looks like it was filmed with a HD camera. It looks like modern day. It was filmed somehow. It just looks really fantastic. It looks crystal clear. Looks amazing on Blu-ray. Really happy. I think it was a well purchased movie. I still have the DVD, the same kind of artwork, the original artwork. I think I'm just going to give it to a friend, or just maybe just sell it or something. But I'm going to just keep it for the meantime anyway. The Blu-ray is absolutely fantastic. I would highly recommend it. If you got this movie on DVD and you've got a Blu-ray player, I recommend you upgrade this to definitely Blu-ray quality. It's definitely worth it. I'm very happy to have mine. This is one of the recent ones I've bought on Blu-ray. Very happy to have this. So it's The Thing. There you go. Give me the camera a bit there. We have we have the Predator movies. Now I previously shared this on my Steelbook videos. Of course, they're all Steelbook editions. Predator 1, 2 and Predators, the Play.com exclusive triple pack. I really enjoy these movies. Predator 1, obviously an instant classic. Predator 2, rewatched again. I actually enjoyed it a bit more for what it was. Wasn't impressed first time around, but I still enjoyed it as an actual Predator movie. I think Danny Glover's pretty good in it. But there's a few things that still annoy me, but at the end of the day, I still think it's a really good movie and well made, and they do put a lot of work into it. The extras talk about how much work they did actually put into it and why they appreciate this movie a lot. So there's lots I like about this movie, definitely. Predators, you can see that, is really fantastic. This is the sequel that should have been, really. I think the script is really fantastic. I went and watched the extras, and he had the script for like 10, 20 years kind of thing. He actually wrote it like after seeing the first Predator, which is just it's one of those kind of like fan like there's fan scripted stories. You know, you just watch a movie and then you just do your own kind of fan story sequel kind of thing to it, and that's the movie from one director's point of view, and it works really well as a Predator movie. It captures the same essence as the first one, and it captures the characters really well. And I like the idea that the actual characters are just as bad as the actual Predators. So you know, they could all kill each other before the Predators could even get to them, kind of thing. So I think it works on that kind of level, definitely. So I'm very happy to have these on my collection. This is, of course, the Blu-ray triple pack with the DVD and the Blu-ray. So I've got both versions. Very happy. I think the Blu-ray looks a little better for the CGI and the actual technology-wise, but the DVD actually is pretty good looking, to be honest. I mean, I watched the DVD like more than once, definitely, and I was happy with the quality. Watched the Blu-ray. I noticed more things with it, but the actual DVD itself is very good quality for money, but I still recommend an upgrade to Blu-ray. I think it is worth it, and it's definitely worth it, and I'm very happy to have this Steelbook edition as well. So that's the Predators.